Hello everyone, this is Elise of Plan with Elise, and today is the first day of a week-long video where I take you along with me throughout my week as I plan in my planner, write my to-dos, move things around, all that jazz. So I've done this recently with an After the Pen, but I hadn't done it in a while. I just don't always have room in my video lineup to share these, but I figured let's do it this week because this is a pretty different kind of spread. I've got hair everywhere. I shed like crazy. So let me just show you last week After the Pen. I did have a request to share the After the Pen from this week. Someone wanted to see how I made it functional and decorative at the same time. So this kind of gives you an overview. Really having boxes and checklists helps me note things and check things off my to-do list, or some things that I don't check off my to-do list. I had an extra line here, but I love this spread. So let's get into this. Today is Monday, September 27th, and it's going to be a busy day. I had a busy weekend. I had a great weekend, but I didn't have a lot of time to do the to-dos that I would always want to do on a weekend, if that makes sense. So I've got a couple of videos that I need to get filmed today, kind of before work, lunch break, after work, all that kind of stuff. So the first video I have to film, which I never do this, but it's the my October monthly, which actually goes up tonight. I very rarely film same day videos, but I'm going to put this in here. And as my catch-all, this kind of serves as all things. So personal wellness, bills, social media, etc. I would also like to film my spread for my classic, which is going to go up on Friday night. So I'm going to do that. And this will be the start of Planner Pinktober, which I did last year. I'm going to do again this year, encouraging everyone to decorate their spread at one point during the month of October in pink for breast cancer awareness. All the revenue that I make from that video, I'm going to donate, I think, to the Susan G. Komen Foundation or the American Cancer Society. I haven't decided which. I might split it up across the two. So there'll be more about that later on in the week. And then on Friday, my Patreon launches. So I want to do some work for that. There's a lot of prep work before launching. So I'm going to note just Patreon. And I know that I have to do that. I'm like dealing with this thing. This is so weird to say, but like, I don't know if anyone remembers, a few weeks ago, I had oral surgery. And while I'm fine, I still have these stitches in my mouth, but like they're starting to dissolve and just be annoying. Okay, now today is the last payday of the month, which means that I've got some bills to pay and I have to reconcile my budget and make sure that everything is on track. I'm just looking for a different pen here that I can't seem to find. Here we go. So I'm gonna write update. Using my Papermate Flare. Update, and then we'll take this. And then today, as the last day of the month, I know I need to pay rent. And pay my health insurance. And what else? I'm going to take some After the Pen photos. So I'm just going to write ATP photos to be able to share on Instagram to show you how I actually use my planners and I don't just decorate 4 planners a week without writing in them and utilizing them for my life. So this is a decent amount of to-do list. I mean, these take 5 minutes total. After the Pen photos, maybe 10 minutes. Film each video, between film, edit, upload, about an hour each. And then Patreon, whatever time I have left. So figure maybe about 3 hours total here. So that 3 hours is going to be before work, like right now. Also filming this video, I'm just not writing it in here. Part of it will be on my lunch break. I don't need to take an hour to eat lunch. and I work from home. And then whatever time I can get things done after work. So that's kind of my Monday set up, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am back. It is Tuesday morning. I'm sleepy. I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's that I just have a lot going on, but I go to sleep pretty early. I'm tired. So there's no filming happening this morning before work, except for this video, of course. But let's review yesterday. I was able to get some of these things done. I did not take after the pen photos. Instead, I did a little self-care and I did my nails. I know they're the same color that they were yesterday, but they were growing out, so I had to do them. So I'm just going to put in here a manicure. Okay. Although it looks like I'm using two different pens there. So let's see if I can quickly locate my 0.38, because I'm assuming that's what this is. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Okay, so today is a friend's birthday, so I want to reach out to her. Definitely film something at some point today. I just don't know which video yet, so I'm just going to note film. I'm going to add Patreon in again because, like I mentioned yesterday, I've been working on this for about a month, but now that it's coming in 3 days, there is a lot more to be done for it. So, okay. Project. There's a project that I need to start on, and then a specific photo that I have to take today. So I'm just going to write photo V for now. And I know these are mainly like plan with Elise. So what area of my apartment can I clean today? We will clean my kitchen, just like deep clean. Okay, and then I'm holding off on this box for now because I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. I also need to do a contribution to my Roth IRA, my retirement account. So maybe I'll put that in here, but I didn't really give myself enough room in terms of my to-do list. So I don't know, it might end up just being a sticky note. I typically do have a decent amount. I mean, I have a lot of checklists here, so there should be enough room. It's just that I have a busy week, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's my to-do list for today. Maybe we'll fill something in over down here or something and kind of get some of these empty spaces more filled in if opportunities come up for them. Hello. Okay. It's Wednesday morning. I feel like now I'm at the point where I have to take this page off the disc because it's too difficult to write on with the discs there. All right, let's review yesterday. I just need to find one more pen. Oh, the struggle of so many pens. All right, I'm gonna find it. We're gonna find it fast. There we go. I was looking for my Papermate Flare. Okay. I got through everything except for this project that I'm working on. Yes, okay. So V was for villains. Villains videos and photos not launched, but the Disney Villains collection previewed, I guess, on Tuesday. So let me note that here. That's sort of what I was reserving this box for, but I just wanted to confirm it was happening before I... How do you spell villains? I think it's A-I-N-S. What is wrong with me? Shoot. I feel like I'm going to spell this wrong. Hang on. It is A-I-N-S, and I think that means that I spelled it wrong in my thumbnail. So villains, I guess we'll call them Reveal, because they have not released yet. They should be releasing mid-October exclusively on Amazon. Okay, and now for today. So tonight I have my niece's cheerleading practice. I'm so excited to watch her. I was a big cheerleader my whole childhood, and I cannot wait to watch this little girl cheerlead. We might just have to write cheer. And that is at 6:50. Okay. Now, to my to-do list. So I need to pay Netflix. Have to transfer some funds. Film my video for my Patreon launch. Set up the Facebook group for my Patreon launch. There's a lot of setup work that's involved. I think I need to buy milk. I need to call my cousin back because he called yesterday and I didn't have a chance to call him back. And so I have to put something on my website just for ads and things like that. Okay, so that is my Wednesday. It's going to be busy because I'm going to need to leave probably around 6 to go to Scarlett's cheerleading. So really, I just have before work, lunch break, and a little bit after work to get all these things done. So I'll see you later. Good morning. It's not morning for you. It's probably not morning for you. I know I always say that when I'm filming these because they are done in the morning. All right, let's go. Let's just take both of these off the desks. Oh, this is a pretty divider. I feel like I never look at my planner dividers. Okay, so let's see. I did pay Netflix. Oops. And I made this transfer. I filmed my Patreon video. I actually filmed it a couple of times because the first time I filmed it, it felt very serious. And it's not that serious. And I just kind of ended up doing a different sort of version where I was just like relaxed on my couch. That video is going up. So it's up by the time you watch this video, if that makes sense. And I was just like, let's have a conversation. Here's what I'm doing. Here's why I'm doing it. Okay, I need to use undo because I was originally supposed to have an appointment today with my accountant, but that got moved to next week. So I think that I'm going to launch my Patreon today. And here's why. Fridays, so today's Thursday, Fridays are such crazy and demanding and stressful work days for me that I've been saying, I just need this to dry before I continue. I've been saying I was going to do an October 1st launch for a while. However, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to dedicate like the time to focusing on this tomorrow. And then I have my nephew's baseball game after work and it's going to be a day. So I think I'm going to do it today because why not? All right. So that gives me something to write in this sticker in this box. Okay. I'm doing it. It's like unless I don't share this video with you, I'm pretty obligated to do everything I'm putting in here because it helps hold me accountable. So let's do it. Finally, this has been in the works for so long. And I've really been mindful about the tiers that I've chosen and the perks and all of that because I want it to be worth it for you if you're joining, and I want it to be worth it for me and the time that it's going to involve because I know it's going to take a decent amount of work and time from what I get from my friends who have these. Okay, Patreon launch. Oh, it's gonna happen. Okay. So, it's my aunt's birthday. So I'll write that. These corner boxes always kind of screw me up a little bit because I never know what to put up here and I don't really have room for it all. So I'm just going to write aunt. This is my Aunt Heidi. She is wonderful. She's so supportive. of everything I do on social media and follows me, and it's great. I have the best family. I don't mean to like brag about that, but I feel blessed when I say I have the best family. I feel like often in my planners, it's always call an aunt, call a cousin, call an uncle, something like that. I'm just really, really lucky that in all the generations of my family, we're all so close and supportive of one another. Okay. Now, I've been so focused on the Patreon prep that it's not that I've neglected videos, but typically by Thursday, I'm scheduled through the whole weekend, and now I'm only scheduled through Saturday. So I definitely need to film at least one video today. It should be 2, so I'm going to write 2 in here. I want it to be my dashboard. And my big. And then, I'm trying to think, should I do laundry today? I don't know yet. I'm just looking to the side at another list of things that I made, just sort of like a long brain dump of things to do. I mean, call my aunt. So I won't give myself a huge amount of things to do today because I really do want to get these videos done, but I also want to focus on the Patreon launch. So I'm going to go hit publish on that video and on the Patreon page. Hello again. It is finally Friday, TGIF. I did not film anything yesterday, but I did call my aunt. So I'm going to check that off. I did not film anything today, which means that, yesterday, which means that today I need to. I did launch my Patreon. It was an amazing success. Blew my expectations out of the water. And if you are watching this and you joined, thank you so much. If you're interested in joining, of course, you can sign up at the description of this video. So today I need to get caught up. So I need to film these 2 videos. So film dashboard. Film my big. And then I need to take photos for the videos that are also going up, thumbnail. Usually I try to do that at the same kind of time that I'm filming, but this week has just been kind of crazy. I've sort of been out of sorts in terms of my regular schedule. So tonight I have my nephew's baseball game. So on Fridays, I work 8 to 4. I normally work 9 to 5 the rest of the week, but Fridays I work 8 to 4. So I'll have like 2.5 hours before I have to leave for his game. So between my lunch break and that extra time, I should have time to get these things done. I wrote that so sloppy. That's okay. 7:30. Okay. And depending on what I can get done tonight, I'm not going to fill in Saturday or Sunday yet. I mean, I could fill in things that I know are coming up. You know what's making me crazy is I don't remember what I put this big box here for. Maybe it was for his baseball game on Sunday. I'm just pulling out my planner, which of course I have my classic, which I haven't fully filled in. And I don't know, I may have to watch back this video and figure out what I did here. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. All right. I am going to get to it and make some coffee. Hello. It is Saturday morning and I have a couple of adjustments to make to my planner from yesterday, excuse me, and also kind of setting up today. So I did get these 3 things completed. But my nephew's baseball game was canceled. I'm not sure why. It wasn't even raining or anything like that. But what I wanted to do, of course, I grabbed the wrong thing here. So bear with me. All right. I'm taking my Avery True Block shipping labels and I'm going to cut out a square that will kind of cover up this because I'll have something else to replace it with. if I didn't have anything to replace it with, I might just write, like use a canceled sticker or something like that, but I want to replace it with something else. So let's see here. What I love about these labels is that they're made to cover up whatever's underneath them. So no matter what kind of sticker or pen you use, these will cover it up perfectly. Of course, this doesn't have the dots on it like those do, but it's fine. I mean, you might be able to see it here on camera a little bit, but once I write in it, it's not going to be a big deal. So last night I ended up having a dinner date. So I'm going to write dinner. I do notice when I use the Papermate Flare on this, it bleeds a little bit, like it kind of, there must be a word for it, spiders maybe, versus when I used it over here. And dinner at one of my favorite places. It's called Maggie's. Okay, now aside from those dots there, it doesn't really bother me. This kind of just looks like it was sort of meant to be this way. All right, up next, I do want to take a look because I have a couple of two things that I want to note over here. I know I'm sort of out of these stickers though, because I know I struggled making this spread. So I'm looking at my stickers from Proud Sticker Designs. This is not quite the same blue. I feel like there might be one that's similar to this. It could be a little bit brighter. Otherwise, I think these are all black. All right, let me grab the Abstract Watercolor sticker book. It's so much easier now that Happy Planner puts the names of the sticker books on the top. I don't know if you remember, if you were newer, then they used to not do that, and it was harder to find what you were looking for. But now it's just so easy. And I always keep the sticker books that I'm currently using, like the ones that I'm using for the current week, in one spot so I can grab them quickly. All right, I think I'll take that brown. I could take this gold maybe, yeah. Maybe let's take this and I'll put it here. But before I do that, I want to cover up this line that's underneath this here. And then maybe Embrace Today. I don't love that those are the same two colors. So let's look for something else. I'm loving this spread. I love this sticker book. I think it's so pretty, and this has been a really good week. And I liked using this book. I know that I was really nervous about it in the beginning because I just didn't know exactly how to plan with it, because first of all, it's made for a different layout, but also it's just a different kind of book. What about this one? That kind of works. Okay. We have my nephew's soccer game this morning. I love his soccer games. I don't come from a soccer family, but he's been playing with the same kids on his team for, I think this is their third or fourth season together. And it's just so much fun to watch them all like grow and develop as a team. And they are so good. They're so good. Okay. I need to sort of cover up a little bit more of that line. after that, I'm going to have plenty to do. So I did get these 2 things filmed. I should probably cover up this line too, because at that point, I'm just going to use correction tape, which I can't find right now. So I'll find it. Oh, I found it. Let's just cover this up. Oops. Okay. And then my day, once I get home from that, my day will sort of be open until like around 5. So I have a couple of things I want to film. I need to film my wellness for next week. I would like to film my classic for the following week since that video went up last night. I have a project that I have to work on. Take out my garbage. It's a little stinky. And I need to get a new wallet. So I'm just going to put that here. And if I have time, I will do a little shopping. Okay. Then tonight, my mom's block hired a pizza truck to come for the night. So I'm going to call it pizza truck, which should be really fun. They did it last year and the pizza was so good. So good. I also had pizza last night, but it's okay. I couldn't have pizza for a while after my oral surgery, so I'm making up for it now. So pizza truck, all right, block party. And like every family gets their own pie. In New Jersey, we call them pies. And brings chairs out and sits on the lawn and eats, which is fun. Whoops, I did write 5 a.m. What is wrong with me? 5. Whoops. Oh my goodness. PM. Okay. So now I have my day set up. All right. I'm going to go be a soccer aunt. All right. It's Sunday. Made it through the weekend. Not that it's hard to make it through a weekend at all, but let me review yesterday. So I did not film my wellness, but I filmed my classic. I did take care of the project that took longer than I thought it would, so that's why I didn't get to film my wellness. I took out my garbage, and I did go and buy a new wallet. I had so much fun at the pizza truck thing. All right, so it's like late morning on Sunday, and this morning my nephew had baseball. It was such a good game. Oh my goodness. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to go because it was early and I just didn't want to like force myself to wake up early for it, given that I went to his early game yesterday. This one was even earlier. I did not write that very neatly, but I was awake, so I went and I'm so glad I did. It was so good. All right, so Mason baseball. I'll just fill this in. A lot of my planner are my niece and nephew's events, but I'm lucky to have them nearby. I mean, they're not far away. They're like a half hour from me, a little bit less, but sometimes more depending on traffic. Mason baseball. Let me write baseball game maybe to fill in some of this space. This is a massive box. Okay, and that was at 8:30. And I'm gonna write, we won. I think it was 15 to 12. Okay, so now for my day. So I have to film my wellness. I need to schedule my videos for the week that I haven't, like the ones that sometimes, especially on my lunch break or something, I feel like we're crooked here. Sorry. I will upload, like film and edit and upload a video, but I won't photograph and do the description and thumbnails and all of that. So I'm going to write schedule videos. I don't think I'm going to go food shopping today. I don't think I really need anything. I might end up going another, like tomorrow or something. Laundry. Okay, set up my planners for the week. Oops. And Etsy print, let me call them Patreon printables. So every tier in my Patreon gets a free item from my Etsy shop every month. So I have like a post up where people are going to my Etsy shop and telling me what they want, and then I send it to you, because on Patreon you can't do 100% off coupon code, so I have to like manually send them. So I need to do that. Dishwasher. And I went to the bank Friday, but I did not update my envelopes for the week. So I need to do that, even though the week has passed. I just want to get that done so that whatever. Anyway, I'm just going to write envelopes. Okay. I'm probably not going to come back on to film just because I'd just be coming on to note what I did or didn't do. But I really like this spread. I think that it was different, like I was saying, I think yesterday. But I'm really happy with how it came out, and I enjoyed doing this with you. I enjoyed filming an After the Pen. I don't do these as often as I used to, but I would like to bring them back if it's something that you enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.